Hello, boys and girls. It's Friday, March 27th, 2020. Yay, we made it to Friday. All right, and this week we have been talking about the characters and stories, and we've talked about the main character, and we've talked about the other characters in the story. And yesterday we talked a lot about how when we reread a story, a lot of times we notice some different things about the characters that we didn't notice before. Well, today we're going to talk about how we can bring the character to life when we read a story. And that just simply means we need to realize how that character is feeling. And when they're saying something, we want to make our voice sound the same way. And so today, I have another story to read to you that's by Robert Munsch. Remember, yesterday I read a story by Robert Munsch. And this one's called Andrew's Loose Tooth. And I figured that you boys and girls would like this story because I know a lot of you have had some loose teeth. How many teeth have you lost already? Yeah? Okay, well, I bet that you can relate to this little boy named Andrew in the story because he has a loose tooth too. And before I read the story, I'm going to read what it tells about the author Robert Munsch on the back. It says Robert Munsch is a storyteller who has written many books, including Alligator Baby, Love You Forever, and The Paper Bag Princess. He has told this story for a long time, and he has always uses the name of a kid in the audience who has a loose tooth. The boy in this book is his own son, Andrew, who always hated it when grown-ups messed around with his loose teeth. So the boy, the character in this story, is Robert Munsch's own son, Andrew. All right, how cool. So Andrew's loose tooth. Be a good listener. Oh, I have my kitty friend up here. Hi, Charlie. When Andrew came downstairs, there were 3 big red apples in the middle of the table. And even though he had a loose tooth, he decided to eat an apple. So he reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, and took a bite and yelled, "Yow!" Oh my goodness. Mommy, Mommy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much. I can't even eat my apple. Oh man, I bet that you boys and girls would be really good at bringing this character Andrew to life because some of you know what it's like to have a loose tooth. So you help me here. I'm going to reread the second part of this page and you yell when we get to the yow part. You ready? He reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite, and yelled, "Yow! Mommy, Mommy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much. I can't even eat my apple." I bet you boys and girls did a great job at that. Oh man, let's see what happens. Andrew's mother opened up his mouth and looked inside. "Ooh, ooh, ooh," she said. "It's a loose tooth. I know what to do." Oh man. She took hold of the tooth with both hands and pulled as hard as she could. But the tooth did not come out. "Oh, Andrew," she said, "I just can't get that tooth out. Why don't you try another apple? That might make your tooth come out. Oh man, let's see if that works. So Andrew reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite. Get ready, guys, you help me bring him to life. And yelled, "Yow!" Oh man. Daddy, Daddy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much. I can't even eat my apple. So, Andrew's father opened up his mouth and looked inside. Oh, he said, it's a loose tooth. I know what to do. What do you think Dad's gonna do? Let's see. He got a big pair of pliers and took hold of Andrew's tooth. Oh man, I would be really scared. How about you? Then he put his foot on Andrew's nose and pulled as hard as he could. But the tooth did not come out. Oh, Andrew, he said, this tooth is stuck. Why don't you try another apple? That will make your tooth come out. Oh man, Mom or Dad, neither one could get his tooth out. So Andrew reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite, and yelled, help me out, "Yow! Mommy, Daddy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much. I can't even eat my apple." So they called the dentist. Think that's a good idea? Well, the dentist is an expert at pulling teeth, isn't he? Let's see. The dentist came in a shiny black car. He opened up Andrew's mouth, looked inside, and said, Oh, it's a loose tooth. I know what to do. Oh man, so this dentist came to his house, huh? Oh, he has a big tooth on the top of his car that says 555 tooth. That's his phone number. He even has his dog with him. Let's see what the dentist decides to do. He got a big, long rope, and he tied one end to Andrew's tooth. Andrew said, I know what you're going to do. I know what you're going to do. You're going to tie the end of the rope to the door, and then you're going to slam the door. Oh, we've talked about that way, haven't we? No, said the dentist. I'm going to tie it to my car. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, that probably would get his tooth out, you think? Oh man, let's see. He tied the other end of the rope to his car and drove away as fast as he could. When he got to the end of the rope, his whole car fell apart. The dentist stood there holding just the steering wheel. Oh man. I see Andrew's laughing and the dog's laughing. Whoa, that tooth must be a strong tooth, huh? I'm not sure it's ready to come out. Let's see. Then Andrew's mother and his father and the dentist all said, Andrew, that tooth will not come out. You just can't eat your breakfast. Andrew sat out in the front yard looking very sad. His best friend Louis came along and said, Andrew, what's the matter? Oh, said Andrew, my mother can't get this tooth out. My father can't get this tooth out. And the dentist can't get this tooth out. And I can't eat my breakfast. Oh man, can we bring that to life together where Andrew was talking? How's he feeling right now? Really sad, huh? Because it's to the point where he can't even eat, huh? Oh man, let's try to do that part together again. Okay. Let's see. Andrew sat out in the front yard looking very sad. His best friend Louis came along and said, Andrew, what's the matter? Here we go. Oh, said Andrew, my mother can't get this tooth out. My father can't get this tooth out. The dentist can't get this tooth out. And I can't eat my breakfast. Ooh, said Louis. I know what to do. Maybe his friend Louis can get the tooth out. Let's see. Louis went into Andrew's house and called the tooth fairy on the phone. The tooth fairy roared up right away on a large motorcycle. Andrew looked at the tooth fairy and said, if you think you are going to use that motorcycle to pull out my tooth, you are nuts. What do you think I am? Said the tooth fairy. A dentist? I don't know. Let's see what happens here. She pulled Andrew's tooth with one hand and the tooth did not come out. She pulled Andrew's tooth with two hands and the tooth did not come out. She got a large hammer off her motorcycle. Ooh, that makes my teeth hurt. And clanged Andrew's loose tooth. The hammer broke in two pieces and the tooth still did not come out. Incredible, said the tooth fairy. This is the first tooth ever that I can't pull out. I guess you just can't eat for your breakfast. Hold it, said Louis. I have an idea. Oh man, I don't know. Nothing's worked so far. Let's see if his idea works. Louis went into Andrew's house and got a pepper shaker. Then he pushed back Andrew's head and sprinkled pepper up Andrew's nose. Oh man, have you guys ever smelled pepper? A whole bunch of pepper? Sometimes it makes you sneeze. Now don't sprinkle it up your nose. This is just a silly story, huh? Andrew's nose, up Andrew's nose. Andrew went, ah, chew! Oh man, let's bring that to life together. You ready? Andrew went, chew! Oh man, You think the tooth? Oh, look. I think I see the tooth. It popped out. Let's see. And sneezed that tooth all the way across town. Oh man, there goes his tooth through that donut there, through the newspaper. His tooth has gone all the way across town. But the tooth fairy still got her tooth. There she goes after her tooth. Oh, and that's the end. And there's Andrew and Lewis, and they're eating lots of apples now, and they're happy. Oh man, what a silly story. Was that story a fiction story or a non-fiction story? You're right, it's a fiction story, huh? But it was fun to listen to. And remember, Robert Munch, the main character in this story, was Robert Munch's son. Yeah, how cool. How did you get your last tooth out? Yeah? All right, good. They'll come out. We definitely don't need to use a hammer or pliers or anything like that, huh? All right, well, I hope you enjoyed listening to the story, and thank you for helping me bring the main character Andrew to life in some of the pages. I would like for you to do some nice reading for me again today, and as you're reading, try to think about how the characters are feeling and make your voice sound just like they would. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.